What's going on, guys? It's Halloween Vids, and today we're going to be doing a review and comparison of the Spirit Halloween Silent and Deadly 2025 and 2013 animatronics. Alright, so without further hesitation, let's just get right into the video. As I already mentioned, I am fortunate enough to own both the 2013 as well as the 2025 remastered model of the Silent and Deadly animatronic from Spirit Halloween. Now, the 2013 model is the one showcased here on your left, and then the 2025 model is the one showcased here on the right. The 2013 model he retailed for $149.99 and was a part of the Spirit Halloween 2013 Clown Front ISE, and he was made by Talix Artware. And then over here we have the 2025 model. He retails for $179.99, so a $30 price increase. And he is right now online only and is a part of the Spirit Halloween Halfway to Halloween promotion, and is made by Crazy Create, because unfortunately Talix Artware did go bankrupt and is no longer working with Spirit Halloween, obviously. But yeah, he's one of my favorite characters from Spirit Halloween. In case you did not know, the Spirit Halloween Clown Train is actually my all-time favorite ISE. I do own every character from that ISE, which I'm fortunate enough to have. And when I saw that they recreated him for 2025, I knew I had to get that model as well, just because I am such a huge fan of this character. And honestly, a refurbished build, a very heavily improved speaker, and overall just better quality was something I definitely wanted to get. Because as you can see, mine over here, he has seen better days. I did get him from a third party on Mercari, hence why I did mention in my unboxing that a difference I noticed was the pom-poms on the hat. But then after further research, I did realize that the original did also have pom-poms, and mine just must have came off at some point in his life cycle. But yeah, I definitely was so excited to see this guy make a comeback. I love this character. It is about time. We did get a poster for him for the 2024 Carn Evel, which I thought was really cool and kind of hinting towards his return. But yeah, just for a quick comparison, cosmetically, they are nearly splitting images of one another. They look nearly identical in design. Their shoes, I don't know how they did it. Because, I mean, given that they are different companies, they are, like, literally just identical, which I think is really cool. The clothing on the original is a little bit more dirtied up. It looks a little bit more worn as opposed to the newer model, which is a little bit more sleek in design, which is fine. I mean, I do kind of like that worn vintagey style a little bit more, but I think it works well on this one here as too, to give him a more cleaner, modern look. Then as for their hands, as we work our way up, again, the molds are like nearly identical. I don't know how they did that. And the paint job as well is very similarly done. The only difference I can kind of see is the cross hatching done on the shading here on the gloves, which is no longer present on the gloves here. But there is still that added value for the gloves too. It's not like they took it out. There's just no cross hatching. But yeah, and then the fingers that he's pointing, again, just splitting images. It's really crazy. If anything, I kind of like the paint job on these more. I don't know if those ones just got worn, but this is a little bit more of a skin-like texture to it as well. And then, yeah, going again to the cosmetics, very similar design with the little neck collar here, and just very well done. Now, as for the machetes, again, they are just... Actually, I don't know if I put it on backwards or not now that I'm looking at it, because I had to get this one reattached, so maybe it got reattached on backwards, or it's just a new thing with this. But again, they are very much identical in nature. They are both still foam, unfortunately. I wish it was a hard plastic, because foaming does warp easily. But this one does seem to be a little bit more sturdy than the original, which is a little bit more of a flimsier foam. But again, that could have just been age as well. Now, as for the heads themselves, again, they look very, very similar to one another. I'll just zoom out just a little bit so you can get a better look side-by-side comparison. But, again, like, very, very well done. This is how Spirit Halloween flashbacks should be done. They should not be altering major cosmetic changes or audio changes or anything like that. They should just be bringing back the animatronic with a better build, and that is what they did here. And as for the head here, both are still a foam-filled latex, which is really, really nice. The paint job on the original was phenomenal. Nothing short of breathtaking and sort of realism. That was something Talix Artware was really great at, was their molding for their characters that they did create for Spirit, and the paint job was really well done. And then as for the new one here, very, very even sturdier quality of a foam-filled latex. It is, like, when I was lifting up this head, I was shocked with how heavy it was. While I do prefer the face paint on the original slightly more, I think it was done a little bit better in terms of finishing. As you can see, there is some, like, not necessarily peeling, but, like, the white isn't fully saturated here. It's kind of the skin showing a little bit more. I don't know if that was intentional or if that was the factory with the paint job. But again, I mean, I'm not taking anything short. The face is still very phenomenal. The molding and sculpting is really well done. And they did an excellent job of capturing the character of the silent and deadly clown. But yeah, I mean, for comparison, cosmetically, again, just nearly identical. I'm very happy with that. Both of them still have the fully posable arms, which are fantastic. It's great to pose them any way you'd like. Of course, I like to pose it the way it shows on the box. Now, as for build, the newer one's build, there's not a single thing that is worse in comparison to the old one. The build is just immensely better. We now got metal snap lock pulls for him, a metal base, a metal pull for his torso, as well as a heavily improved, excuse me, control box and mechanism with the wiper motor. I will open it up here real quick for you so you can get a look inside. Look at that build. As you can see, it is just very high quality. This will last you a long time. This is some nice sturdy metal with some nice wire harnesses here. And then that entire box down there, the speaker is there as well, which is phenomenal. The audio is the biggest improvement on this animatronic. Because actually, if you look over here at the original, the speaker is literally just in this little control box right here attached to the side, which you then, excuse my reach. Yeah, he is very flimsy. This guy had to get repaired a little bit. But literally, it's just in this little pouch here. And that is where the control box is stored. So a very heavily improved control box, as well as mechanism and build. His build is 10 times better than the original. As you can see, this guy, he was kind of torn apart. His motor was locked, and that's why he's kind of wobbled there a little bit, skewed. But snap lock pulls are just so much better. Something that Talix Artware did back in the day. They also, I've seen it on the Headless Horseman that they did in 2012. Rather than snap lock pulls, they have these really flimsy metal pulls. I will show you real quick. Which all it is they just slide on and twist, which is not secure at all. If you lift this guy up, his legs immediately come off. As you can see, they are already being lifted here. So that is not very good in terms of quality. It makes him very easy to break if you are not careful. So I'm very much happy with the improvement here with the much thicker snap lock pulls. But I mean, I don't have anything else to say about them cosmetically. Without further ado, I'll get into a little bit of a side-by-side demo comparison. I will do the original first, which I will have to pause the video and get him plugged in because, again, he's just very finicky with his sensor. So if I have him plugged in now, he just would nonstop be going off. So let me get him plugged in real quick, and then I'll do a demo. Alrighty, I do have the 2013 model plugged in. Let me see if I can get him going. Again, his that's another thing I forgot to mention is their sensors are immensely better. We have the IR sensor on the 2025 model, And the old one has one of those old finicky motion sensors that works like dog crap. But let's see if I can't get this guy going. Again, yeah, like I said, very finicky with his sensor here. I don't even know if I'll be able to get him going. Buddy, please? Maybe? Maybe? Oh, there we go. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, there was the original. Again, a very simple animation. They did not change the animation at all in comparison to the new one. The only really big difference is going to be that audio, which we will get to. Also, I don't know if it's just because I had to repair mine, but again, as you can see, sometimes his animation gets stuck. His motor was locked, and I had to fix that. I also did have to solder the wires for the eyes because those were stripped as well. But without any more hesitation, I already had this guy plugged in. He is on remote, so I can just press the button to get him activated. You will immediately notice the different quality in audio. It is phenomenal on the new model. But enough talking, let's get into it. One more time. But yeah, the difference is absolutely day and night. His speaker is a potato in comparison to this one's powerhouse of a speaker. The audio is pitch perfect. It is so clear to hear. I love the sounding of his creepy laugh and the shushing he makes. It is phenomenal. His animation is also very smooth on the new 2025 model in comparison to the original. And also I've noticed, again, it could just be the age, but the LEDs are crisper in the eyes as well, which I think add a lot to his character. But yeah, I mean, again, like animation, they kept it the same, kept it the original, kept the audio the same voice actor, which is really great, and then just overall same character, same everything about this guy, except just that better build, which makes him better. This is the same thing that we've seen here is on how they did a flashback, right, was like on the 2023 Creepy Rising Doll flashback, as well as the Twitching Banshee. I mean, they just take the animatronics, improve their builds, or even not improve their builds if they're fine the way they were, and just make them better quality, and to bring them back for the fans like us that want them. But yeah, I mean, as I mentioned in the beginning, his price too is just phenomenal. I mean, $179.99 is a steal for this guy. Very rarely in the animatronic industry, especially from Spirit Halloween anymore, do you see a 6-foot life-size animatronic retailing for under $199.99. So to see that they were able to keep that price under $199.99 with only a $30 increase, especially in today's economy, is absolutely phenomenal. Definitely score this guy if you can before he sells out, because who knows if he'll restock or not. He might only be a halfway to Halloween release. He might not make it to stores. Again, the tariffs and everything going on with the economy, we don't know the quantity that they have available for this guy. So if you're definitely considering picking up the Silent and Deadly Animatronic for the 2025 season, please, I cannot stress it enough, do it. This guy is phenomenal. If you loved the original, you will love the 2025 model even more. I'm just super happy with this. A very phenomenal animatronic from Spirit Halloween. Well, with all that out of the way, I will definitely give this guy a 10 out of 10. Phenomenal animatronic from Spirit, as I've already mentioned. And just definitely one you have to pick up if you are even slightly considering. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next. And until then, see ya.